DA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Hoosier State and Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Indianapolis Colts. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready, and we are underway from Indianapolis. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start.
Got my what's it called today. They said it's an A patch. So I got my shot today. Don't feel nothing wrong with me. I feel fine. I feel so fine. I don't know what's going on with all this talk. Saying, you know, people supposed to be putting
at the 25.
You know,
No, I'm playing Joel there.
On 1st and 10, Hayes. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the
G on the nigga, that's what's up. G on the nigga, that's what's up.
And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Throwing on first down. Hayes. Left side here, and it's complete. Good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Off-play action. Hayes.
Oh!
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41.
Man, be on some shit sometimes, yo. I swear.
Reception return for the Colts TD.
It goes without saying,
I throw it to a wide open dude sitting by the sidelines. He throw it crazy, leading him in, but it's so far in he can't get the ball. The nigga behind him 5 yards intercepted. Like, how did that even happen? I threw the safest pass I can throw, and I still threw an intercept. That shit is crazy.
And now the kick is away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
That shit crazy. Well, let me go into my cover 2 beaters. He think I'm wearing cover 2 all day.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
and that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know It's not ending today. Right. So they got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Gain of 13 yards. First down, Ravens.
Mixon with a first down.
Why did he cut? Like, I'm just trying to run up instead of go to the outside.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They're going deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They give him a gain of 37. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Are y'all going to block anybody? Are y'all going to block anybody?
Know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
To throw on second down, Hayes. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Derek Brown busting through to get him for a loss of 6. On third down, Mixon.
Well, I just picked the wrong play. Oh, my God. I forgot I audible my play.
It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves him looking at a fourth down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot.
Hey, that's the way they promoting you need to live these days.
After the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Throwing is Allen on third. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both
Definitely
attempts.
so they give you most exposure.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. This is taken at about the 14. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right?
Here you go. Fucking hit out of this pass. Man, I hate this shit, man.
Start defensively. The offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
Hit out of the pass, man. Oh my God, man. I swear that's the worst thing they added to this game.
They might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them instead.
I liked it when the niggas just got sacked.
Took the shot downfield. They were more than prepared for that one.
That shit is stupid.
The offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Von Miller. The tackle made back at the
to throw, it's Allen. Got his connection, complete to Ruggs. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a 1st down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Another Colts 1st down.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Ravens 3.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun is Jones. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Taken down.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Now 3rd and 4.
Here's Allen to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jacoby Myers, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hayes over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Baltimore.
Operating from the gun. Hayes. He's going to rifle one deep. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
On the carry.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And now they'll throw with Allen. Quick hitter here is complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards there. 1st down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
A run with Jones on 1st down, not going to yield much. A yard tops. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From midfield, here's Allen. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Double team, intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. On first down, Hayes is going to loft one deep over the middle. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there just before halftime. 64 yards. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Mixon trying to punch it in. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
And goal at the 5-yard line.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. Another try for Mixon. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Being chased out left. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up fourth. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And this one is right through. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Henry Ruggs with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts add on to their lead.
Lining up for the point after.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Ravens.
From the gun, Hayes. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Right, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now Jones. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
On 2nd and 12, Allen looking middle, and it's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Allen. He sets up the screen to Jones. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the lead now 11, 24-13. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Ochena Nwosu able to record his 5th sack of the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
To throw on second down. Hayes. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Harold Landry able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Oh, I ain't even changed my play. I'm forgetting to do routes. I thought I did the route, but I guess I didn't do the route. Man, this shit broke. This shit.
And now the punt team couldn't get ready.
Niggas gotta play these games, man. Like, this shit be crazy to me, man. I ain't playing enough Madden games, man.
The Ravens send their punter out now. And no room for
I had the right route on everything. I thought I clicked the route. The shit saying I didn't click the route. Now I'm getting blocked, man. I'm not even worried about this game, man. Nigga just blocked the punt and scored a touchdown.
Deflected, whatever you want to call it, and they were able to pick it up and advance it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah.
With the heels of your shoes in the back of that end zone.
But it's funny though, he was so far up near the joint, he had room to be further back in the end zone.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
They still blocked it. That's what I just did. Still blocked it. It's like I was so close to the line, like, but I had room in the end zone to be further in the end zone and punt. But that's the first time my shit ever got blocked. You was telling me that shit before, but that's the first time my shit ever got blocked, though. But shit, this game been going left the whole game ever since that intercept early.
On 1st and 10, Hayes. Smith catches left side. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
And a Raven 1st down.
Operating from the gun. Hayes.
Oh my God. They just bumped my dude mid route.
That is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
It's 2nd down.
I know mine do, but he can't now. He just hanging shit in the air. I don't even know why the ball hung in the air that time. He just hung in the air. You say what? Hey. My dude under threw my dude so open, he had to do that turnaround catch to get it, and then I got stopped on the 2-yard line, and then I couldn't score.
From the gun,
Just like that. Why he just didn't keep running to the ball? Why did he jump up to try to get the ball when he already had a dude beat to the outside? Oh, I know I ain't been playing Madden like that, but ain't this much shit changed, did it? Oh, now he go to it, but he's short of the first down. Oh my God, I can't do it, yo. This so this time he did it. The last time he jumped up for no reason. Just to roll out of bounds from the catch animation to be 1 yard short of the first down. Oh my God, I can't. Hey, but man, I can't do it, man. It's just funny. Man, be making you run the same plays just to see why it ain't work when it works every other time. Man, this shit's so fucking broke, man.
They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll run with Mixon. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
First down, Baltimore.
Throwing on first down. Hayes.
Oh, they just hold me. Didn't even lead him to the outside, man. What is man doing to me, man? What is man doing to me? He leads to the outside as a touchdown. He just kept him straight so the safety can make it over there. This shit be stupid, man. Yeah, let me go in this game, man. This shit is fun. Turn it into positives moving forward. I hope this shit don't get them fuck up, because it keep every time I get a ball, or every time I get on 4th down or get a ball up, that shit do it. They do that no play shit.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you if you're taking charge?
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its face cases, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Allen from the gun on third down.
Ooh, good shit. I waited as long as I could wait.
He is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll try to run some clock now with Jones. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down, fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying,
well, man. I'm glad he running the clock out. This shit's stupid.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. It's caught in the center. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Damian Harris, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to grow their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Wide open receiver complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. On first down, Hayes. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. The sack there by Rasheem Green. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Looking to throw on second down. Hayes. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And now here's another interception.
Oh, man, I'm throwing the ball so early. These niggas just taking all day to throw the ball.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory.
Yeah, I gotta play more Madden, man. My time and everything is off.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for the Colts, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town.